Welcome to the Code with Jason meetup. Today we're here again with Kyle Law. Kyle, welcome.
Welcome. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming. And we were working on a project which was it's kind of a contrived project for the purpose of having having something where we could do some Ruby coding and testing. And maybe Kyle, you could share your screen and we could explain the project for anybody who didn't see the first video.
Okay, cool. All right. So, yep, this is the project where the most essential file is this table.rb and the table specs. What we're gonna do is that we're gonna convert this CSV into a proper formatted output. That's our goal for this project.
Yeah.
And yep,
Oh, and Kyle, I just actually noticed something. Go back to the output.txt.
yes.
I noticed the rank is not aligned correctly. It should be right aligned.
Okay, cool. Um,
Okay,
all
great.
right, got it.
Okay. So is this at the same state it was when we left it last time, or have you worked on it in between?
It is on the same stage.
Okay.
Uh, where we stopped the project upon we passed the R spec. So this is where we pause it.
Okay.
This is where we have just passed the test.
Okay.
Yep.
And before we do anything, can you do a git status for me and see what our
Okay.
working state is?
I have actually just added, not just added, I mean, I tried to add a README for it. So to add some info for the project, so just in case if anyone want to take a look on the GitHub
Oh yeah.
repo, I have set it up in my uh, GitHub. So, all right. So basically, we got, so if anyone is interested, or
Mhm.
they could come over here. I'll add proper README for it. So basically, this is the project repo.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Okay, so why don't we commit that README so it doesn't pollute whatever we commit next?
Okay, cool. Oops. Um, I didn't see. Let me see. I'll normally commit this way, but just for the sake of consistency. So basically,
Okay.
we run git status and we run git add git status again to see which is committed. This is committed and run git commit. Wait. Yeah. And then just git push. Since we have a GitHub repo for now. All right, let's carry on.
Okay. Yeah, so what do we want to do next?
Okay, so the output is this, right? So how about we add more columns to it?
Okay.
Yep. All right. Shall we add a new test or shall we add on this test?
I'm not sure.
Um,
Maybe it's easiest just to add on to this test.
okay, cool. So we got, based on the CSV, we got cities and then give me a sec. Just grab. I really want to try to ChatGPT to do it. Let me just edit one by one for now.
Yeah, maybe
Country,
city and country is good.
Dubai, and UAE. Oh wait, this is not. This is Dubai.
Oh, uh-huh.
This is UAE, and then the rank name. Rank name. This
City and
should
country.
be a city, country, and then Shanghai Tower, Shanghai, China. Here should be Shanghai, here should be China. And then here, based on the output we have, we should get let's- it should be not sure is it okay, let me check. Okay, just copy it and is it should be yes. Yep. Dubai and UAE. Something's not aligned. Let me just edit first. So here we should get how many two squares? One, two space. One, two, same to this. So we should get two space for this.
Okay.
And
Yeah, and sorry, just for consistency,
yes.
how about let's have a space after each comma in the array on lines 8 and 9?
Okay. All right, cool. Got this
Great.
and let's try to run it. And okay, we got it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
What is going on? Now we got the so we are trying to assert this, but we actually got wait, we should respect
Yeah.
this. Actually got this.
Yeah, so it looks like what we're doing is overly simplistic. We're just inserting two spaces between everything. We're not actually aligning.
I see. Got it. So basically what happens is that our code, our code, table code, trying to join the row, join the row with two space, one, two, but over here, it actually wanted this row to have so many spaces
Mm-hmm.
based on the longest text in the
Exactly.
code. So what should we do over here? One of the point is to change this logic by calculating what's the longest text in the row.
Well, here's an idea for you.
Okay,
Um, what if we have a class called column, and the column class has a method called length of longest value?
sounds good. Sounds good. Shall we get, we should make it on the new file, right?
Yeah.
What is that? Length of longest x, is it? Is it?
I was gonna say value.
Okay, cool. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
think data could be even it could be a little more narrow because with
Mm,
the table has data, but a column we could just say it has values.
you mean, is it not?
Um,
No.
values. Like go to the output.txt
Output dot text. Okay.
yeah, like this table has, like 7 or 8 columns or whatever it is. Um, and like one column for its values, it would have Burj Khalifa and Shanghai Tower.
Yes,
It would just be an array with 2 elements.
with these two, right? Array of this,
Yeah.
isn't it? That's interesting. In my mind, I'm still constructing how should it plug into the whole picture, but yeah, so this should be initialized with an array. Am I
Hmm.
correct? So it should be values with s
Yeah.
since
Hmm.
array. Okay, so I will pass an array into this column class, and then I will call it, let's say something like call one equal to one new, and then an array. Right. This
Yeah.
is what we are gonna pass it, and then we're gonna call it call one. Let's say for its instance, this method which gonna returns me like uh 8, for example, if there is 8 character.
Yeah.
Is oh,
Exactly.
interesting. It's gonna be straightforward. So it's gonna be values.
Well, let's
Uh,
let's start with the test.
okay, cool, cool. Yeah, all right, cool. So we're gonna write, since there's a column class, we're gonna write column spec
Hmm.
instead of table spec, and I'm just gonna change the content of it. Uh, so I'm gonna, okay, so describe should returns, should be, yep, sounds good.
Yeah. So with tests, we could have like various scenarios,
Excuse me.
like where, like, I don't know, we could have a column with 2 values. Mm, what values could they be? Maybe let's say like, well, maybe we can look at that tallest buildings world.csv for a couple examples.
Right.
It'd be nice for something
Long.
obvious where it's easy to count,
Oh,
but maybe that's
um,
not so important.
yeah, yeah. Okay,
Oh,
so
actually, yeah, yeah, yeah. Here's an idea.
yeah.
Maybe we could do the country instead of the city.
Okay,
Like we could do, how about China and Russia?
okay.
And we expect that it returns 6 because Russia is 6 characters long.
Yep, sounds good. Sounds good. Okay. Uh, I'm just gonna, because it's a reference, because just to ensure. Got it. This is, so I should pass in the data called China and Russia.
Yeah, and I think we could even just put it right in the argument, like column.new, China, Russia.
Okay, cool. So it should be something like this. I forget the, or oh, this should,
Yeah, there you
uh,
go.
make it correctly. Okay, cool.
Oh, you had it right. I think it's more idiomatic to have a space after the comma.
No, it's shouting something, but it is not it's a robocall things to use.
Oh yeah.
But it's fine. I think this is readable, to be
Yeah.
honest. Yep. Okay, so this shouldn't be tables, it should be column. Go to this, and then it should be the method of it. Expect, what should it be? It should return the
You could say it returns 6.
6. Cool, because Russia the count is 6. Count of Russia is of Texas, the character is 6. So I should run. Just give a look. Now we got nil because
Yeah, and there's one more thing I would add to this.
yes.
Okay, we have describe length of longest value. It should return 6. It's like,
Yeah.
well, 6? Like what? Like why 6? So how about let's add something that explains that. So after the describe, but before the it, how about let's do a block that says like context, the longest value is 6 characters long.
Okay. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Don't forget the do.
okay, so we got this. Okay, cool. Anyway. All right. Yep, we got new as expected because we
Great.
got no logic here.
Sorry, we still have something to do on the test there. It's not
Okay.
quite done. After context, we still need the do, and then we need an end at the end.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
It's all right.
Okay, yeah, and let's run that just to make sure we didn't make any mistakes. Okay, great.
Okay, so this is what we got from the code. Okay, cool. Um, yep. Let's carry on showing for
Mhm.
the let's fix it. Should be just I think it's size. Wait. Values is array, so I'm gonna uh max. I'm not sure. Max by. I really forgot what is the method of it. I think we can. Yeah. I think there's some. Okay, I'm so I forgot that. Let me pass it to.
Okay.
Really sorry for that. So uh, I'm gonna ask. Okay, next words from and get next line of is it max by? I forgot. What should it be? Max by, yeah. Length. Oh, yep. Max by length. Cool. I
I've
think
never heard of max by. Yeah, I would have done it that way. The words.map length.max.
I see. I see. Um, all right. So basically, so you map it and max. Interesting. So what this method does is that it's gonna turn this, let's say it's a China to Russia. You're gonna map it into 5, 6.
Mm-hmm.
Then you're gonna return the max of it, which is 6. So this is what
Mm-hmm.
this does. Okay. Run that again and it should pass. Cool.
Okay, great.
Shall we commit it for this stage?
Yeah, let's run the whole test suite just
Okay.
out of the healthy paranoia, and then let's commit it.
So
Ah,
I
oh yeah,
mean,
we changed that test, didn't we?
yeah, we change it. We change it. So table is failing right now. This is failing. This is passed. This is passed. Okay. So for instance, I run this test and it has passed. Yep. Uh, yep.
Yeah. So maybe let's not commit it yet,
Okay.
because if we commit it while tests are failing, then that's not a very atomic commit, and it could cause us problems if we need to like do a bisect or revert a commit later or something like that.
Cool. Yep.
Okay. Now, all right. So we have a way to find the max length of, we have a way to find the length of the longest value in a column, but
Yep.
obviously there's more than that that's needed to format the output. So maybe let's go to table and let's figure out how we can make use of what we just did.
Okay. So from the part that we're gonna import it, we're gonna import the column, and then rows. Okay, so we got a column. How can I extract an array of
Well,
column?
first, let's think about how we're going to apply this. Right now, for the output of rows, we're just iterating over data and we're joining the values in each row. Maybe it'll make things easier on us if we think about each row individually.
Okay. Hmm.
So, like, what do we need to do with each row individually to output it correctly?
How do we need to do each row individually to output? So let me check. Let me think about it. Okay, sorry, let me take a look of this part. So we are passing the data, and then we are expecting 2s to return this one. And before before we adding this two, we are actually just trying to add two of it, trying to join with this. But now this logic is wrong because we need to
Well,
join.
let's take one example.
Okay,
Um, let's take that first row with Burj Khalifa in it.
okay.
Now, I think Shanghai Tower, that value is like 14 characters long.
Hmm.
And so we need to know that Burj Khalifa needs to be inside, it needs to be 14 characters long. It needs to be like Burj Khalifa followed by enough spaces to make it 14 characters long. So
Yes.
that's a clue.
Mm.
It's like each row needs to know, like each value in each row needs to know the length of the longest value in its column.
Yes. Okay. Um, so back to this. This should be drawing. Okay, I'm just gonna add some
Well,
pseudo.
hang on, let's see if we can make life a little easier on ourselves.
Okay.
What if we had a class called row, and
Okay.
then in here we could do like, def rows equals like data.map and then initialize a row for each array or whatever.
Okay. Um. Okay. Come again. We get rows class, and so same thing. We pass as a values, right? And
Yeah. Yeah, and then how about let's write a test. Let's create a row spec.
so I'm just gonna quickly.
And then maybe we could grab something from table spec. We could grab like just the Burj Khalifa row from the table spec.
Um. Okay. Got it. This one
Mm-hmm.
and this one.
Yeah, and then we could expect the same output from the table spec.
Okay. So.
Yeah,
Um.
line 15 there is what we could expect.
15. This one.
Yeah.
But I mean, if I pass it as one, but if I pass it as one column, wait, sorry, if I pass it as this row, right, what should it return? Because there is no references, column references, right? What do I mean? What do you mean? I meant,
Well, let's start with what we expect.
okay,
Let's not try to think more steps ahead than we have to.
okay. Um, sec. This should
We don't even
re
have to think of the method name. Paste let's just paste what we expect.
so it should be what? I mean, one.
How
This
do you
is
know you're
what,
putting the right number of spaces?
sorry? Um,
I'm
sorry.
saying just take what's in table spec and
Yes,
like literally copy exactly what's on line 15. Only line 15.
line 15, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Because
interest.
we want to write this test case like under the scenario of that same table that's in table.rb.
Okay, okay. Um, but there's one question.
Mhm.
So for this if I only pass one column, how does this Dubai gonna know there's a Shanghai? Like how am I supposed to achieve this effects
Yeah,
if
that's
I
a question that we'll have to answer.
okay,
Somehow we have to give the row enough information so it knows how wide to make each column.
okay. Mm, okay. So this should be a test.
And actually, let's think about this. Maybe it would be easier if each column, no, never mind, forget that. I was going to say maybe it would be easier if each column renders itself, but I don't think that would actually be easier.
Okay. Mm. Okay,
Yeah,
we
so how
can
about let's run this column, sorry, this row spec and watch it fail.
I oh we've got it. And
Okay, so maybe we don't have that 2s method defined yet.
yes, so let's go back to row. Still figuring things out for now. Okay, now we got two asked. Run again. Okay, I got
Okay,
no
great.
yes as expected. What is there? T in two by um
Well,
under
here's a
by.
dumb way we could do it.
Okay,
Into row, we could pass the array of values and then an array of the column widths.
two as we pass the array of what? Sorry. Um,
Um, Into the row class itself, we could pass an array of column widths.
all an array of column width.
Mm-hmm.
I'm losing. What should I?
Okay, so let's go to the table spec.
Okay.
All right. So the first column is rank. And what's the widest value in the rank column, including the header?
What's the widest value of the rank column, which is this one, two, three, this column, right?
Yeah,
This
what's the widest value in the rank column?
one.
Well, including the header, though.
Oh, mm, four, four.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, what you mean. I
Yeah.
see.
And then in name, as we said earlier, Shanghai Tower is 14, if I'm not mistaken. So the array would
Oh,
be like 4,
yes,
14, and then
yes,
however long Shanghai is, and then
yes,
however long the word country is.
yes. Okay, so um, let me try to think about it. So I need some time. I just need to list out the logic. Like, what would I do if I were to just code it right away? If I so I given an array of rows, I given this array of rows,
Mm-hmm.
and then I need to convert it into each column. Second step, for each column, get the longest text. Third step,
Mm. Kyle, I want you to be more mentally lazy. You're thinking too much. So
Yeah, okay.
let's not even try to plan this. Let's just go over to row spec.
Okay. Yeah, yes. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's try. Let's try.
Yeah. You're being a hardworking Asian. I want you to be a lazy American. Um, okay, so for row, let's pass in that array and then let's add as a second argument an array of widths.
Where is it? I'm lost. I'm lost. Because I lose track of what should we do? What should we achieve here? Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
Can
yeah.
you
So for row.new, we're passing
okay.
in just one argument right now. We're passing in
Yeah,
an array of values. I want us to
yes.
add a second argument, which is an array of column widths.
Column with, for instance,
Yeah, so the first value will be 4 because
got it.
rank is 4 letters long, and then 14 because Shanghai Tower is 14 characters long. Then we'll have to look up the other ones.
So this is Shanghai eight characters
Okay.
long, and then we have country, which is 7, 8 and 7,
Okay.
8, 7.
Okay. And now let's run the test.
It would fail because we did not initialize it, shouting, "Hey, why are you giving me a new argument when I'm not expecting it?" So it
Yeah.
should
And how about let's be even more specific and instead of lengths, let's say column lengths.
okay. Oh, oh. So let's run again. It should output the
Mm-hmm.
error. No.
Okay.
So here it should. So I'm giving an array so array of text and array of string. How should it works? So for okay, so let me try to codify here in a pseudo way. So
Mm-hmm.
here, first step is I'm gonna compare. Okay, so let's have a values and column things array. So this is input, and then I'm gonna loop through value, loop through each value. I think I'm gonna, because I need the index of it.
All right. Here
So,
comes the laziness police again. You're not
okay,
being
okay,
lazy enough. Let's go back to row.rb.
okay. Sorry. Let me save it first. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and under 2s,
Mm,
let's just put values.join.
for instance, join with empty string.
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
Okay.
Um,
So that gets us a little bit further down the road. But obviously we don't want to do that. We need to have the right number of spaces. So do you know how to pad a string with the right number of spaces?
Half a string with number of spaces. Um, you mean, do you mean like wait. Column length, like is it for instance like what? Sorry, I don't get it. Sorry, can you
Yeah, okay, so let's do this. Instead of values.join, let's go just a tiny step further and do values.map do. And I suppose we can put value right there. Yeah. And then in here, maybe we can do like the string. We can do a string and inside it can be value and then like a couple spaces after it.
what what um oh, okay, so something like this is what you mean. Yes, like this.
Yeah, and you don't even need the assignment. We can just put the, yeah. Yeah, let's run that and see what happens.
Wait,
Oh, I guess we need the join still.
join. Um,
Yeah, after the
hmm,
end, you can just put dot join.
uh, join. Let me check with empty string, right? Because we already added the
Yeah.
string, added the
Hmm.
spaces.
Okay. Yeah, so
Um,
now just instead of the hard-coded two spaces we have,
hmm,
we need to put the right number of spaces for that value.
okay.
Yeah, and you were
Space.
right, we do need the index, huh?
Yep. Map. Let me think about it. Let me think. Join. No, I cannot use join because join is gonna apply this for everyone. So map do here. This should be how about okay. Let map. Do I have an index method with it? I forgot. I forgot. Do I? If I have.
Um, I think you can maybe just do value comma index.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of forgotten of it. So common length index is what I want. Um, and I'm not sure whether how should I convert? Okay, I forgot what's the methods of
Yeah, I can
grouping.
tell you.
Okay, cool.
So maybe before line 9, you could say like spaces equals.
Okay,
Um, yeah, and you can actually do a space, like a string with just a space in it.
oh, okay. I think I'm gonna
Yeah,
call.
and then time. Yep, exactly.
Right, let's try it. Oh, something's wrong. I forgot the yeah.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Oh, that's surprising.
music question from Newton teacher. What was nine line 9 here?
Oh, I
Uh,
see. It's not finding an index. It's not finding a value at the index we're giving it, apparently.
okay. I need to let's try to figure out what's going on. I'm
Yeah,
still lost. Is that put? Wait, is that being put? No,
can't
no, it's not
tell.
being. Wait,
How about let's take out the part that's causing the error, and then we can more easily see the output.
no, I don't have space for now.
Yeah, I mean, you
So,
can just comment out everything and retain only the debug output.
oh, okay, like this. Is this what
Yeah.
you mean? Okay, let me just to confirm it. Debug. Let me
Hmm.
just add a normal text. So debug is printed, but index is not. So it doesn't work. Uh, sorry, just
Yeah,
let
so
me.
there must be something wrong.
Okay. Like, I'm not sure is it map with index. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Always like
maybe it is.
um each of index. Uh, that's interesting because we want to map it. We want to
Maybe it's
map it.
going to do each with index.map.
I see. Um, oh
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
cool, interesting. Okay, so let's try debug again.
Hmm.
Now we should see. Yes, we got it.
Okay,
Zero, one,
great.
two, and it should work. Okay, cool. We got it.
Okay, it gives us something,
Yes, we got it.
but our logic was a bit wrong. We don't need
Yes,
14 spaces, we need 14 total characters.
yes. So it should be this. Wait, let me think. Okay, so spaces. So this should be uh, uh, spaces to go. I'm not sure the name for now, but so now we have this. I think I was thinking something like this minus value length. So for
Yeah.
instance, if we got China and we got 14, so so this method is going to convert this into 14 minus 5 equal to 9. So we're going to add 9 spaces. So
Hmm.
this is what is
Okay.
about here.
Yeah, let's
So
see how
after
that
this,
behaves.
we shall see this is disappeared and we shall see this. Let's
Okay.
try to. Oh, is something wrong. Value.length is wrong. There's no length for integer. So what should it be for integer?
Wait, why is value an integer?
Um, because
Oh,
we
the first,
pass,
okay. Our
yeah.
input is wrong. I think in the test, we shouldn't be giving it an integer one. We should be giving it a string one.
Okay, cool, cool. All right. Okay, now we got this.
Okay, looks closer.
Okay, so there's one problem. There are a few problems that I observe. First is this
Yeah.
one. It
Mm-hmm.
should be right aligned.
Yeah.
Secondly, why is it not giving it what it should be? Is the logic wrong? Is this test wrong? Why? Why is it trying to? Okay, why is the problem here? So this has 5. This
Well,
has. Oh, I think I get it. I think I get it. I forgot
oh,
one
okay.
logic. There's a +2 again.
Oh, yeah.
The +2 again. Okay, let's try to confirm this part.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so now I got it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Almost
plus.
perfect.
Yeah. But okay, there are few observation. Yes, this is has been observed. And why is this?
Looks like there's a
And
tab character in there.
yes. So
Maybe
this
we
is.
have another mistake with our input.
Oh, wait. So wait. I need to double check again for this one to ensure there's no tab. I just want to retype again with
Mm-hmm.
spaces, and I pass it in over here. All right, let's try to run it again to ensure. Now we got it.
Okay, great.
Okay, so two observation. First is this integer should be right aligned. Secondly is there shouldn't be more tabs at the end of it.
Yeah.
Uh,
So I think
so
the right alignment will add a bit of complexity to our code. Here's a suggestion. Instead of
okay,
adding that in, how about we just make our requirements a little bit simpler for the moment?
okay,
And we can just decide that we're okay with everything being left aligned, and then we can come back later and make it more sophisticated.
cool, cool. Okay, let's try to run it
Oh,
again.
don't forget to fix the alignment,
Uh,
like in table spec. Yeah.
okay, okay, cool.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, great.
the last part is row. Okay, there we are. So we should not add spaces if it is the last item. So it should detect whether the value is the last, or we should just wait.
Or at the end, you could strip off any trailing space.
Oh, there we go. Here. What's the method again? Strip? Is it strip? I
Yeah, but
forgot.
that'll strip from the beginning also,
Okay.
which might be fine for the purposes of this test. Yeah, for this test, that'll be fine.
Okay, let's try. Okay, pass. Cool.
Okay.
So basically
Okay.
this is
And then how about let's run all of our tests and see what happens.
cool. Wait, just give me a sec. I just want to quick check. This is gonna still be wrong. We're gonna
Yeah.
expect it here. This is gonna pass. Let's do it. Okay,
Hmm.
so Yes, I expect two to pass and one to fail.
Okay.
Cool.
But now
Mhm.
our table code can be simpler. It can just be like go through the rows and aggregate the output of all of them.
Go through the rows and aggregate the output all of them. So what you meant is this part could be simpler. It should be
Well, I mean in table.rb.
okay, cool, cool. So we're not gonna change this test, but we're gonna
Yeah.
um
And actually, sorry, go back to the test a second.
okay,
See on lines 7 through 9,
sure.
data is an array of arrays.
Yes.
Each array represents a row.
Mm.
So
This
imagine if we do like data.map row.new.
data dot map row dot new. Okay. So
Yeah.
what you
We're
is
like delegating the responsibility of rendering a row to the row class. Oh, sorry, not here, but like inside the table class.
uh where
So the
is it?
table doesn't have to know much about rendering itself. Inside the rows method, we can just say like data.map row.new value.2s or something like that.
It should be a S at the first point. But
Oh,
user.
not value.2s,
Oh, okay.
row.new value.2s.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yep, yep. Got it. Uh,
Yeah.
row.
Oh, and sorry, it's not value, it's values, right?
Um,
Because each row has multiple values.
yes. Yes.
And you know what? We shouldn't call data data, we should call it rows.
Yes. Yes. Yep.
Yeah, and then we can, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
But it's maybe kind of confusing to call that row. We could call it maybe like row values.
Um,
Like the thing
maybe.
we're currently calling values, maybe we could call it row values.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah, let's
And
see what
I
that gives
wonder-
us. I think it'll give us an error.
I was wondering if this private method is kind of like you see there are so many rows.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah. Well, maybe we can deal with that in a minute. Let's run this
but
test and see what happens.
um,
Okay, not surprising. Wrong number of arguments.
um, okay, I got it. So there we need to pass two arguments. Um,
Yeah, we need the column widths.
yes.
So how about let's just invent a variable called column widths and pass it in right there.
For instance,
Yeah, and we'll be passing in the same value every time because the column widths are the same for every row.
yes, yes. How could we figure out the column width? Okay, should we
Um,
run S first just to get a clearer? Um, okay, we got a new because we cannot pass an empty.
how about this? Column widths equals columns dot map length of longest value. No, I'm just making stuff up. Like we can just type columns, like pretend we have a variable called columns. Uh,
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
but we don't even need that. You know, we can do the ampersand syntax since
Mhm.
we're just calling an instance method. Yeah. Then if we run that, I imagine it'll complain that there's no such variable columns.
Yes.
Yep. but then we can make it exist.
How could we convert rows into column? Row. No, it shouldn't be map. It should be. Yeah, I want to. Can I pass it to ChatGPT? Oh, wait. Okay, let's try. Is this correct? Array of rows of data. Um,
Kyle, you can be even lazier here also.
yep.
Um, yeah, just go ahead and hit stop.
Okay.
Okay. Oh wait, transpose. Interesting. I never knew about that. But you can, okay, paste to your clipboard right now.
What? This one?
Yeah. And you can say, give me columns like rank 1, 2. You don't even have to put the Ruby syntax. It'll understand you. Yeah. Yeah, what I'm trying to teach you, Kyle, is to be economical with your use of brain power.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, yeah, sometimes we just pass to ChatGPT for this.
Mhm.
I wasn't aware of transpose as well. It's
Okay,
pretty.
I've never heard of it until today.
Let's do it and take a look. It really helps a lot. I was thinking to write a custom code on it, but yeah, since there's a method that saves a lot of time. Columns equal to rows transpose. Try again.
Hmm.
Oops, something is wrong.
Infinite loop.
Oh, this is because I tried to call
Oh,
rows.
okay.
The row parameters. Okay, cool. Uh,
Yeah.
wait. Okay.
So we can map that. Well, no, we have to make a new column for each column.
Okay. Yep.
So we'll have to do like rows that transpose. Yeah.
Uh,
Well, how about for consistency? Let's
yep.
call what you're calling call right now, let's call it column values. There we go. And don't forget your at sign on rows.
Where is it? Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, we got
Okay,
something
did
out.
something.
Okay. There's a tag. There should be a typo. Okay, I think we got this, and all we need is to try to ensure that the the test is it test written wrongly? I was wondering. Let me double check city. Um, okay, let me just maybe I accidentally add tabs or something.
Hmm.
Yes, it is right. And then why is it trying to give this? Why is this space coming from? Is here a logic error in the
Yeah, that's a
logic?
good question.
I think it's some errors in the logic. So let's go back. Um,
Oh, look at your 2s method.
what?
Line 10.
Line 10. Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah. Let's try to. Thanks for. Wow, we pass it.
Wow.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, shall we? Okay. I feel like at
Oh,
this And
I have to go. I have a meeting
okay,
right
cool,
now.
cool, cool.
But here's a piece of homework, Kyle.
Yep.
If you're into it, go
Okay.
to row.rb.
Okay.
There's a couple methods called ljust and rjust, I think, and you can refactor this to use those. Yeah, so if I were you, I'd like commit what you have now and then refactor this to use ljust and rjust, and then you can maybe try to tackle making numeric columns be right aligned.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So just to make it confirm, is it called L just and R just? May I type it
something
correctly?
like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, and I will see you next time.
See ya.
All
Thanks.
right, bye.
Bye.